Thank you. Hello student. Today I am going to teach you about the randomized algorithm. Randomized algorithms are the algorithms which are very unique type of algorithm and that show very different behavior in different situations. To understand the randomized algorithm, we have to understand the random number generator first. Random generator. Number generator is a device which is used to generate random number of sequence for different operations. For example, in the bank where the user are given passwords, these numbers are not certain and these are automatic, not generated by a person or bank employees, but they are generated by a certain machine that generates certain sequences and keep the record of them so that nobody can hack that system, because machines are very secured and they cannot deceive anybody or they cannot be bribed. So the random number generator are the machines which are used to generate the random number of sequence, and these random number are used in certain algorithms, like the situation that where the bank random number are generated, and the algorithm where you are providing security and you do not want to involve any person by himself, so that you can make sure that this process will remain secure and nobody will cheat or use it as per their profit. So, but there are other situations also. Initially, when there was no algorithm to predict that the given number is the prime number or not, a certain algorithm was generated, because if we keep on to get the prime number, to declare a prime number, as we all know that in the different cryptographic algorithms, the random number that are used are mostly the prime number, and to make sure that the given number is prime or not, we can initially, when there was no certain algorithm, then it was very difficult to check one by one each number that the given number is prime or not. So what they did, they start taking the random number, and using these random number they keep on checking that the given number is prime or not. So there are numbers of situations like giving the passwords, the checking the primality of the number, where or we can find out that there exists a factor of a number or not. We can use the random number generator. So these algorithms which are particularly designed using the random number generator are called the depends upon the particular value that is generated in the algorithm. So that's why this algorithm behavior particularly depend upon the sequence or the number, and they are very unpredictable depending upon the certain output that we get through the random number generated. So the algorithm which uses the random number generator or some random sequence of number to get the result, and it depends upon the guess or the output from the random number generated, that what could be the output and how much time it will take. So you are not sure that what time it will take to run or give the output. So these algorithms which are called the random algorithms. The random algorithms can be divided into two categories. These categories are can be divided into two categories. The Las Vegas algorithm and Monte Carlo algorithm. Monte Carlo algorithm. Right? So these are the two classes. First of all, in these two algorithms, the first one is the Las Vegas algorithm. The Las Vegas algorithm has the property that if you give a certain input, you will get the same output. In this, when you may think that this is the very normal situation, that you give some the certain input, then you will get the same output every time. So these are very predictable, or very, you get a very simple sure result, that if you are giving a certain input, then you will get the same output. The given number may be generated through the random number, but when the numbers are the same, then the result will be same. But in case of Monte Carlo, the result is very different. For the same input, you may get different output. For the same input, you get different output. So we can say that same input, same output, same output. But here, same input, different output, right? This is the very surprising situation. But here how it could happen that if you are taking the same input, because in it, when you give a certain input, it passes through the random number generator, and as an output you may get different results. Okay, giving a simple input, the random number generator may give you different results, and because of that, Monte Carlo algorithms, that are algorithm which gives different output, and you are not sure that what could be the results. So these category of the problem which generates or different output for same input may take variable time for the same input. So you will not you could not clearly predict that how much time this algorithm will take. Okay, and but in 90% of the cases, but it is not like that. The Monte Carlo algorithms are that much random. In 90% of the cases, the results are as per defined out, as per the most probable result. So in this case, the output is defined with certain probability, that in this situation, the probability of completion of the algorithm is that much, and in 90% of the cases, that probability is satisfied. So the probability criteria is met. So the two category, the same output, same input, same output, but in this case, say for same input, you will get different output. For the random algorithms, the one of the most common example of the randomized algorithm is the randomized quicksort algorithm. In quicksort, what we do, I am writing the randomized quicksort algorithm. Random partition. First, right? Here I have written the randomized quicksort algorithm. In the quicksort algorithm, when we take an array which starts at point P and the first initial index is P and last index is equals to R, then what we do, we take one pivot element at the position I, and in it the I is taken, that is used, the number I that is taken is the random number here. Is within the limit of P and R, we take a random number I, and what we do, we exchange AR with AI, we shift that element at the last, and after that what we do, we partition the array and the position at which it is placed. After that we partition the array in two parts, P to Q minus 1 and Q plus 1 to R. Between the position Q will be taken by the node I. Here the initial array was partitioned into two parts, subarrays. Array starting index P and last index Q minus 1 is the subarray 1, subarray 1, and the second one is the starting with Q plus 1 index and last, and the qth position is taken by the ith element after the one round of sorting, quick sort. So what in quick sort, after sorting, after one iteration, the element that was taken by random comes to the desired position, and the array is partitioned on the left side of the array, left side of the pivot element and right side of the pivot element in two partitions. So the partitioning here is done by depends upon the number of element that was chosen using the random function, and partitioning is done on the basis of that. Because of that, how the performance of the quick sort depends upon this random variable, and you are not sure that how much time the quick sort will take. In the worst case, it may take O(n) square, but if it is possible that each time we get the partition into the equal partitions, then in that case even it may take n log n time also. So in this situation, the behavior of the algorithm is very depends upon the choice of the pivot element as a pivot, which is taken as a pivot. So this is the example of the randomized algorithm. So in summarizing, we can say that the randomized algorithm have a portion that is not sure, and that is generated by the random number generator or some random function which generates some random sequences. And if we guess properly, then we may get very fast results, but there are certain situations it may take a very long time. So there are two categories, Las Vegas and Monte Carlo. In Las Vegas, for the same input you will get the same output, but in case of the Monte Carlo algorithm, for the same input you may get different output and you will get different execution time. So that's all about the randomized algorithm. Thank you.